Hello and welcome to all of you in competition community. In this video, we are going to discuss the most important current affairs of the last 5 days. And that current affairs will be belonging from 21st of January to 4th of February 2021. So before entering into the video, let's have a look of most important images of that week. So here are the some important images. You can see here the first image is from the Kerala. The first image is from the Kerala, and in Kerala actually there is a labor movement museum is going to be launched. It is India's first labor movement museum. It is related to the peasants and tribal movements, and it is situated and it is going to be launched at Kerala. Next is India Innovation Index. Next we will talk about India Innovation Index. This index released by Niti Aayog. It is a second edition. So what is the rank of India in this India Innovation Index? We will see in the further video. Here is the next picture. You can see here Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. The government of India has decided to celebrate the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose as a Parakram Divas. And the first Parakram Divas was celebrated on 23rd of January 2021. It is 125th birth anniversary of Subhash Chandra Bose. The next news here. Kiran Rijiju is nothing but Minister of Youth Affairs, and he inaugurated one sports festival at Janskar. Janskar means he inaugurated the sports festival at Ladakh. The name of the sports festival is Janskar Winter Sports and Youth Festival. What is the importance of this sports? We will see in the further video. Next is the new bridge is going to be launched, and the name of the bridge is Varu Bridge. In which state is going to be launched? So the name of the state is Meghalaya. Meghalaya CM inaugurates India's longest steel road arc bridge. What is the name of the bridge? Varu Bridge, because this bridge is located on Varu River, runs on the Varu River. That's why the Varu Bridge. It is the news from the defense sector. You can see here Indo-French Air France exercise, and the name of the exercise is X Desert Night 2021, and this exercise was held at Jodhpur, it means Rajasthan. Remember the name of the exercise, X Desert Night 2021, between Indian Air Force and French Air and Space. This is nothing but a air exercise. Okay. Now the next news is, here you can see it is India's first and only ranking of the states for the better justice deliver. Here the report names as Indian Justice Report 2020. In this report, which country is top at the better justice delivery? So the name of the country is Maharashtra. Remember, Maharashtra ranks first, second edition of India's Justice Report 2020. Here again India's rank. In this case India's rank is 7th. Now 7th rank India achieved in which index? The name of the index is Global Climate Risk Index 2021. Remember the rank of the India, it is 7th. What is this Global Climate Risk Index and who released this index? We will see in further video. Here is the next news, and this news from the Republic Day 22nd of Jan 2021. In this Republic Day, there were 32 tablets were participated, and out of this 32 tableau, which tableau was at the top, or we can say which tableau was the best tableau out of 32 tableau, and the UP's Ram Temple model was the best model. Remember, the Ram Temple model was the best model. Other also tableau we will discuss about first, second and third also, but in the further video. Next, it is the first COVID performance index. Because it is the first COVID performance index, that's why it is most important news ho jati hai. And in this performance index, India's rank is 86. Here I have mentioned New Zealand and Vietnam are the topped in the COVID performance index. So what is this COVID performance index? We will see in the further video. So we start our lecture from the news number 1. See, news number 1 is India's first labor movement museum. It is museum. You can see in the picture that it is a houseboat. But actually this is not houseboat, it is a museum, and it is labor movement museum. What is the use of this museum? This labor movement museum will showcase the history of the world labor movement. World labor movement, not only Indian labor movement, but also world labor movement. So all the peasant movement or tribal movement which will happen during this period, that movement, this museum will showcase that movement. But how it will show this movement? with the help of some portrait pictures, with the help of some documents, with the help of other exhibition which shaped the growth of the labor movement across the world and the Ala Puja. So remember, this type of documents, this type of pictures will be showed here, and with the help of this they will showcase the history of the world labor movement or peasant movements. So the important question is where this museum is situated and where this museum is going to be launched. So this museum is all set to be launched at Kerala. So this question may be directly asked in the examination, where the labor movement museum is set to launch, and it is set to launch in Kerala, remember. The next is, actually this is nothing but the houseboat. You can see in the picture, it is Kerala's houseboat tourism hub. It will actually the integral part of the Alappuzha heritage tourism project. So it is related to tourism also. Now when we are talking about Kerala, so we need to discuss some other things related to Kerala. Remember, Kerala is the first state of India which digitized the public education sector. I am writing here, पब्लिक एजुकेशन सेक्टर को डिजिटाइज करने वाला जो पहला स्टेट है इंडिया का, वो क्या है? केरला. रिमेंबर, पब्लिक एजुकेशन सेक्टर, नॉट प्राइवेट एजुकेशन सेक्टर. तो केरला डिजिटाइज द पब्लिक एजुकेशन सेक्टर फर्स्ट. And other things related to Kerala which are very important, that remember in Kerala Silent Valley is there. First of all, remember about Silent Valley. Next, remember Annamudi hills are also situated in Kerala. And remember one more important dam is there, that is Idukki Dam, which is located in Periyar River. So these are some important facts related to Kerala. Remember. So what are the takeaway points from this news? That the first or India's first labor movement museum is situated in Kerala. Now going to the next news. Now here is the next news. Next news is related to Niti Aayog. What is the full form? National Institution for Transforming India. Actually, Niti Aayog released one index. What is the name of that index? The name of that index is India Innovation Index 2020, and it is nothing but the second edition of that index. So this index, what does this index say? Actually, in this report, there are three categories. First is major state category, second is UT category, and the third is hilly states. So there are 17 major states categories. There are 9 UTs and it consists of 10 hilly states. So remember, 17, 9 and 10. So there are 28 states, remember, and 8 UTs. So overall 36 UT or states are consist in this list. So who topped in major state category? So this may be the question. Karnataka topped in major state category. Who topped? Karnataka topped in major state category. In UT category, Delhi topped among the 9 UT category. And in hilly states, in northeastern hilly states category, who topped? So remember, Himachal Pradesh remembered out among these 10 states or UTs. Remember, so who topped? Karnataka, Delhi and Himachal Pradesh. Who released this report? So first of all, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, and next is Amitabh Kant. We all know very well that who is the CEO of Niti Aayog? So he is Amitabh Kant. And who is Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog? So Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog is Dr. Rajiv Kumar. Dr. Rajiv Kumar released the report, and the name of the report is India Innovation Index. This report also says one more important thing, and that is Global Innovation Index. Global Innovation Index. Who released the Global Innovation Index? So remember, the Global Innovation Index is released by WIPO, that is World Intellectual Property Organization. World Intellectual Property Organization released one index. The name of the index is Global Innovation Index. So the important thing is, what is the rank of India in this GII? So remember, the rank of India is 48th rank in Global Index. In Global Innovation Index, India's rank is 48th rank, and this is the first time that India has achieved in top one of the country in the top 50. So that's why this makes the news very, very important, and this mentioned in India Innovation Index, which was released by Niti Aayog, and who stayed top in major state category? Remember, the Karnataka. So what are the indicators? There are total 32 indicators. And that 32 indicators has two dimensions. First dimension is innovation inputs and second dimension is innovation output. So what are the key takeaway points here? Who is the CEO of Niti Aayog? Amitabh Kant. Who is the Vice Chairman Niti Aayog? Remember, Dr. Rajiv Kumar. Karnataka, Delhi and Himachal Pradesh. Next news is related to Jaskar, and it is nothing but news related from sports. So this is the next news. You can see in the picture, he is Kiran Rijiju. He is Kiran Rijiju. Who is Kiran Rijiju? The Union Sports and Youth Affairs Minister. So Kiran Rijiju inaugurates one sports festival, and the name of the festival is Jaskar Winter Sports and Youth Festival 2021. So first of all, where is Jaskar? Remember, the Jaskar is nothing but Kargil, and Jaskar of Kargil, it is located in Ladakh. So this may be the first important question, where Kiran Rijiju inaugurates the Jaskar Winter Sports and Youth Festival 2021. So the name Jaskar itself says that it is inaugurated at Ladakh and in the range of Jaskar Valley. Okay, so it will take place for 13 days. This program will take place for 13 days from January 18 to 30. So this program was organized for 13 days from January 18 to January 30 by the Sports Department of Ladakh under the Khelo India program. Remember, it is not Khelo India sports event. Khelo India sports event was organized on Haryana, and it is nothing but under the Khelo India program. What is the name of this event? Jaskar Winter Sports Youth and Festival 2021. It was inaugurated by Kiran Rijiju, which is nothing but the Minister of Youth Affairs, Independent Charge and Sports. So the festival is first of its kind to be organized in Jaskar Valley. Jaskar Valley में पहली बार हो रहा है. Actually Jaskar Valley का जो potential है उसको बढ़ाने के लिए, Jaskar Valley को adventure hub बनाने के लिए, tourism वहां पर बढ़ाने के लिए ये वाला event किया जा रहा है. That's why objective क्या है? Objective है to promote the Jaskar as a winter tourist destination. स्पोर्ट्स करवा रहे हैं ताकि टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन बन जाए. अच्छा, यहां पर एक चीज और है कि इन द फ्यूचर द मिनिस्ट्री हैज डिसाइडेड to make the Jaskar or Ladakh as a hub for ice hockey. Ice hockey का हक बनाने के लिए भी यहाँ पर ये सोचा जा रहा है. So remember what are the takeaway points? Jaskar Winter Sports and Youth Festival 2020 was organized on Ladakh by the Minister Kiran Rijiju. Now the most important thing about Ladakh, when we are talking about Ladakh, remember who is the Lieutenant Governor? The Lieutenant Governor, the name of the Lieutenant Governor is Radha Krishna Mathur. This is the important one. Who is the Lieutenant Governor? Remember Radha Krishna Mathur. Okay. Now come to the next news. Here is the next news, and it is related to the first Parakram Divas in Bengal, and it is related to Subhash Chandra Bose. So here you can see that. Here is the pic of you can see the picture of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and Parakram Divas is celebrated for the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So remember, the government of India has decided to observe the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose as a Parakram Divas, because of his contribution towards the nation. And the first Parakram Divas was celebrated on 23rd of January 2021. So from this day we will start to celebrate the Parakram Divas. And remember, 23rd of January is the actually Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd of Jan 1897, and he was born at Cuttack. Actually, at that time it was in Bengal Presidency, but currently it is situated in Odisha. So 1897 he was born. So first Parakram Divas, or we can also say it is nothing but a courage day. So the day honors and remembers the contribution of Netaji towards the nation. And also this may be asked in the examination that which birth anniversary it was. It was 125th birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. So here the key points are: first Parakram Divas, and second key point is 23rd of January 2021, because it was the birthday of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and the key point is 125th birth anniversary of Netaji. One more important fact is here. You can see here the Indian Railway also renamed one train named as Howrah Kalka Mail, and the new name is Netaji Express. So this name can be asked in the examination. Remember some facts about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He was the president of Congress in 1938 in Tripura session and in Haripura session. But after the dispute, after difference with Mahatma Gandhi, and he resigned from the post. So one more thing remember about him, Forward Bloc. He also established one party named as Forward Bloc in 1939. So the key points are 23rd of January, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, and 125th anniversary is there. Okay. So next news. Next news is related to the defense sector. This is very important news. Why it is important, dude? I am telling you. So in this news, you can see here, Indo-French Air Force exercise. This is the exercise between India and the France, and it is nothing but the air exercise. It is a trial air exercise just to increase the operational capability, operational facilities of both the countries. So what is the name of that air exercise? This may be asked in the examination. So the name is very, very important. The name of this exercise is, you can see here, the name is X Desert Night 2021 at Jodhpur. Here also name is mentioned, X Desert Night 2021, and this exercise is between Indian Air Force and French Air and Space Force, and participate between two countries. Remember the name of the exercise, that is X Desert Night 2021. It is also known as XDK 21. It is a which type of exercise? Remember, it is a air exercise, trial air exercise. Now some other exercises are very important between India and France. Remember the other exercises, the naval exercise between India and France is known as Varun. Another, the air exercise between India and France is known as Garun, and the army exercise between India and France is known as the Shakti. So these three names are also important. First one is Varun, second name is Garun, and third one is Shakti. Naval, air, and the third is army exercise. But in this time we are talking about XDK 21, that is Exercise Desert Night 21. This is between India and France. So which news makes this as important? This news is important because in this particular exercise, both countries involved the Rafale fighter jets. Because in this exercise, there is the first of its kind exercise in which first time they are using Rafale fighter jets from both sides. That's why this particular news is very, very important. So another exercise was held, and name of the exercise was Cyrus. Cyrus was the important exercise between India and the France. And this is nothing but a war game. And in this exercise, it is a war game. And in this exercise, both countries also used Rafale fighter jets. So you have to remember the first of all X Desert Night 21, next is Varun, Garun and Shakti, and the next is Cyrus. All this defense exercise between India and the France. So one more thing, remember about the Rafale air fighters, Rafale jets. There are two batches. Till now we have got two batches of Rafale fighter jets. First batch was 5 jets planes, and they were landed at Ambala Air Base. Ambala Air Base, which is in nothing but in Haryana. But now the second batch also landed with 3 Rafale fighter jets, and this time this was landed at Jamnagar Air Base, and it is nothing but in Gujarat. Jamnagar Air Base of Gujarat. So 5 Rafale fighter jets and 3 Rafale fighter jets. We have got we have got total 8 Rafale fighter jets till now. Okay. Now one more thing, remember who is the Chief of Air Staff now, because this news related to the air staff. So remember, the Chief of Air Staff is nothing but Mr. Rakesh Singh Bhadauria. Rakesh Singh Bhadauria is the Chief of Air Staff. And one more question may ask in the examination, that where this exercise was held. So remember, this exercise was held at Jodhpur, means it was held at Rajasthan. And remember, the exercises were conducted to enhance operational capabilities between the two sides. Okay, now moving to the next news. This next news is nothing but, remember the key point. The name of the key point is Varu Bridge. So the bridge is, you are looking at the picture, is nothing but the Varu Bridge. It is a demo model. It is not yet prepared, but it is just, it will look like this, and the name of the bridge is Varu Bridge. Where this bridge is located? This bridge is located at Meghalaya. This is the first question. Varu Bridge is located at Meghalaya. Why the name is Varu Bridge? Because this bridge runs over the river Varu River. Because the name of the river is Varu, hence the bridge name is Varu River. So this name is just linked to the Varu River. Okay. What is the length of this bridge? You can see here, this bridge is 169 meter long. 169 meter long Varu Bridge will connect Bholaganj and Sohbar in East Khasi Hills of which state? Remember, the name of the state is Meghalaya. So this bridge will connect Bholaganj and Sohbar in East Khasi Hill. What is the name of the bridge? The name is Varu Bridge. Okay. Now come to the point. Who inaugurates this bridge? This question may ask in the examination. Who inaugurates this bridge? So the personality you are looking here, the name is Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. K. Sangma, the Chief Minister of Meghalaya, inaugurates the bridge. The name is Varu Bridge and it is 169 meter long bridge. It is India's longest steel arc bridge. It may ask which is India's longest steel arc bridge. So India's longest steel arc bridge name is Varu Bridge. He is the present Chief Minister, but actually this bridge is dedicated to the former Chief Minister of Meghalaya. Who is the former Chief Minister of Meghalaya? So the name is Dr. Don Cooper Roy. So Varu Bridge is dedicated to Dr. Don Cooper Roy, which is nothing but the former Chief Minister of which state? Which Meghalaya state. So the estimated cost of this bridge is 50 crore. No need to remember. This is not that such important. It will connect Bholaganj and Sohbar. No need to remember. But you have to remember these three important points. Okay. What is the use of this bridge? Why they have created that such longest bridge? The bridge will enhance trade with Bangladesh. Obviously, this Bangladesh you should remember because Meghalaya connects the boundary of the state of Bangladesh. Because this Bholaganj station is the platform, Bholaganj is land custom station. Obviously, it will promote the trade with the Bangladesh, it will promote the tourism with the Bangladesh, and this bridge will also enhance the tourist and economic activities in Meghalaya. So this will be the benefits by using this bridge. So India's longest steel arc bridge is known as Varu Bridge and it is situated in Meghalaya. Okay, now the next news. Here is the next news. The next news is India ranks 7th. India's rank is 7th. In which index? Now this time it is Global Climate Risk Index. What does it mean? We are looking. So Global Climate Risk Index, the name itself suggests that it is nothing but a list of risk. So it means that which country suffers most from extreme weather events. So which is the country, worst hit country in case of weather events. So there are two events they recorded in 2019 and from 2000 to 2019. What does this Global Climate Risk Index reports 2021 says? This index provides a list of worst hit countries. Remember the point, worst hit countries due to extreme weather events in 2019 and 2000 to 2019. It means there are two types of scenarios. One scenario is the short-term scenario and the next one is the long-term scenario. So which country has stopped in short-term scenario? We have to emphasize the short-term scenario because the examiner will always ask from this portion only. Okay. So which country is the worst hit country? So the answer is here. Here is a list and this list is nothing but Global Climate Risk Index 2021. So you can see here Mozambique is the worst hit country and followed by Zimbabwe and then followed by the Bahamas because these countries are located at the islands and that's why they have extreme weather conditions and that's why they are the worst hit countries. Okay, now the important point is in which India stands at which rank. So the rank of India in this index is 7th rank. So remember India's rank is 7th in Global Climate Risk Index. So who issued this index? This question may ask in the examination. This index is issued by whom? So the answer is it is issued by German Watch Agency. This index is issued by which agency? By German Watch Agency, which headquarter is in Germany, obviously in Bonn. तो इसका जो headquarter है वो Bonn में है and this is nothing but German based think tank and the name of the company is German Watch company. So remember the name of the rank of India. So the rank of India is 7th. And the top rank is Mozambique, followed by Zimbabwe, and followed by the Bahamas. In which index we are talking about? We are talking about Global Climate Risk Index 2021, and it was issued by German Watch Agency. Next question. Next is world's first quantum computing lab. So India's first nahi hai, world's first quantum computing lab. So what does it mean? World's first quantum computing lab. Iska matlab kya hai? See, Ministry of Electronics India, Indian Ministry of Electronics has partnership with whom? With Amazon Web Service. Both has got partnership with Amazon Web Service. They are going to launch one new lab in India. The name of the lab is World's First Quantum Computing Lab. For what purpose? For national governmental mission purpose, national governmental schemes. Actually, in quantum computing lab, it uses the laws of quantum mechanism to spread the information. It means this quantum computing lab will serve all the schemes of the government to the people by the help of Amazon Web Service or by the help of this quantum computing lab. Now all the schemes of the government will be feasible to the people, will be available to the people. This is the importance of this computing lab. Okay, so this lab has launched with the participation of whom? With the participation of Amazon Web Services. And in this budget, in this 2021 budget, who is the finance minister? Nirmala Sitharaman has also provided the budget of 8,000 crores. How much amount? 8,000 crores for which mission? For quantum computing lab, and this budget is for the period of 5 years. Okay. Now Amazon, we will talk about Amazon. Na? Who is the CEO of Amazon? So remember Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is the CEO of Amazon, which is the second rich person of all over the world. Remember the first, who is the first rich person of all over the world? The name is Elon Musk. Elon Musk, and he is associated with a company named as Tesla. Another company you should remember, the name of the company is SpaceX. First rich person Elon Musk, but the second rich person is Jeff Bezos, and he is nothing but the CEO of Amazon Web Services. Okay. In India, Amazon also startup participated or partnership with the Startup India. What is the use of this? The use is to boost the e-commerce exports from India. Actually, Amazon has more offices in India in different countries, India and also in different countries. So with the help of this, they will export our Indian products, and with these products, they will boost our e-commerce. So Amazon ने अभी स्टार्टअप इंडिया के साथ भी पार्टनरशिप किया है, और Amazon ने अभी मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इंडिया के साथ भी पार्टनरशिप किया हुआ है. तो क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग लैब जो है कौन दे रहा है हमको? Amazon वेब सर्विसेज. चलिए बढ़ते हैं आगे बढ़ते हैं. अब जो न्यूज है वो एक अलग तरह की न्यूज है. So which state is delivering the better justice in India? Now this report says that, and this report is nothing but Indian Justice Report 2020. मतलब अब जो है भारत का कौन सा स्टेट जो है वो बेटर सर्विस दे रहा है, वो इंडेक्स बता रहा है. और आप देख रहे हो which state is top? The Maharashtra is at the top. So this makes the news very important. So it is India's only ranking of state based on justice delivered to the peoples. So that's why this is very important. So it is Indian Justice Report 2020, and who is at the top? Maharashtra is at the top. Actually there are two categories. First one is large state, another one is small state. Large state means population over 1 crore, and small state means population less than 1 crore. If population is less than 1 crore, then it is small state, and if population is over than 1 crore, then it is large state. And which state has got top from the large state category? So the name is Maharashtra. There is a small difference between Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. With a score of 5.73, Tamil Nadu stands at the second state. You need to remember the first state, that is nothing but the Maharashtra. So remember this report was released by the Tata Trust, and who is the chairman of Tata Trust? Remember the name is Ratan Tata. So this report was released by Tata Trust, and it is India's only ranking of states based on delivery of justice to people, and the justice is delivered on 4 pillars. One is police, next one is judiciary, next one is prisoners, and the next one is legal aid. You need to remember Indian Justice Report has released by Tata Trust, and which state is at the top? It means Maharashtra. You can also see here, this is the list फर्स्ट वन लार्ज एंड मिड साइज स्टेट्स की अगर बात करें तो महाराष्ट्र, तमिलनाडु, तेलंगाना, पंजाब एंड केरला. सो महाराष्ट्र इज एट द टॉप. बट अगर हम बात करें स्मॉल स्टेट्स की, मतलब पॉपुलेशन लेस देन करोड़ की बात करें, तो विच स्टेट इज एट टॉप? द स्टेट इज त्रिपुरा. सो अगर क्वेश्चन एग्जाम में पूछे कि विच स्टेट हैज टॉप्ड फॉर बेटर जस्टिस डिलीवरी, देन द आंसर वुड बी महाराष्ट्र, एंड इट इज नथिंग बट इंडियन जस्टिस रिपोर्ट 2020, एंड दिस रिपोर्ट वाज रिलीज्ड बाय Tata Trust. This report was released by Tata Trust. Okay. Now the next news. Here is the next news. Our next news is COVID Performance Index. It is first COVID performance index all over the world, all over the India. That's why this news is important, and this news is in this video. The first COVID Performance Index. So COVID Performance Index, it says how the country tackled the pandemic situation, how the country has responded during the pandemic situation, which country is better responded and which country is lower responsive. If the rank is good, then the country's performance is, countries tackle the situation in very well way. So what is the India's rank? Here the important thing is India's rank is 86. India's rank is 86 out of 98 countries. Out of 98 countries, India's rank is 86. It means it is a poor rank. India did not behave well during the to tackle the pandemic in a well situation. So that's why this is a poor rank of India. So remember the rank of India, it is 86. But who released this report? This report was released by Lavi Institute. It is an Australia-based agency. Rank of India is 86. So which country topped in this COVID performance index? This is very, very important news. Remember this, in this index, the New Zealand topped, followed by Vietnam and then Taiwan. It means these countries these countries responded well in this COVID situation or in this pandemic situation. What about China? China was excluded. Why excluded? Because China lack of publicly available data on testing. China has not released data in their data for the public. That's why China has excluded from this list. So there are six indicators for this COVID performance index. For example, confirmed cases, for example, confirmed death cases, confirmed test cases. That's why there are six indicators on which this COVID performance index has been released. Okay. Now what is the rank of Sri Lanka? Now we are talking about South Asia, in our continent. In our continent, which country is top? With the country Sri Lanka topped with a ranking of 10. So with the top with a ranking of 10, Sri Lanka topped in South Asia. You can see here Maldives 25, Pakistan 69, Nepal 70, and Bangladesh is at 84th rank. You don't need to remember all this rank, but you can see here India is at poor position. And in all South Asia continent, the least rank is of India, which is 86. Bangladesh is responded well in this pandemic as per the report released by Lobby Institute, which is nothing but Australia-based company. So remember COVID performance index, it is the first COVID performance index, and which country has topped? So New Zealand top, then Vietnam, then Taiwan. And what is the India's rank? India's rank is 86, and this index was released by Lobby Institute, which is the Australia-based agency. So the next news is from the Republic Day parade on 26th of Jan 2021. In this parade, you can see here, there are different models from different states, and who ranked top in this model. So Uttar Pradesh Ram Temple model, Uttar Pradesh UP's Ram Temple model gets Best Republic Tableau award. There are how many tableaux was in this parade? There were 32 tableaux was participate in this parade. Out of 32, which state has topped? So the name is UP, because the theme of this tableau was Ayodhya, the cultural heritage of Uttar Pradesh. First of all, remember the ranking. First is UP, second is Tripura, and third is Uttarakhand. First is UP, third is Uttarakhand, and second is Tripura. So these are nothing but the tableau. Second, Tripura with the theme of eco-friendly and Atmanirbhar. These are saying that because they are talking about self-relied India, and that's why they are ranked as the second best tableau out of 32 tableaus. Tripura. Third one is Uttarakhand. Remember, the Uttarakhand is a place of Shiva, and so you can easily remember the theme of Uttarakhand tableau. It is nothing but Deva Bhumi, and this means the land of gods. So first UP, second Tripura, and third is Uttarakhand. Here with different ministries, with different departments, with different parliamentary forces, there were 9 tableaus also were there. Out of this 9 tableaus, the top tableaus of the department was Department of Biotechnology. So won the top honors among the 9 tableaus from various ministries, because this biotechnology was talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat. Also mentioned the vaccination making process. Because of this, they were ranked at the top. So remember the name of the department, Department of Biotechnology. So what is the takeaway point here? 32 tableaus out of UP was the first with the theme of Ayodhya. Okay, so this was the last news of this video. Now I have some questions for you which you have to attempt now. The first question is, who was the chief guest of the प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस कन्वेंशन 2021? चीफ गेस्ट कौन था भाई प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस का? ये क्वेश्चन मैंने ब्रीफ में डिस्कस किया था, कमेंट करके बताइए। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन जो आपको दिख रहा है, Which country hosted One Planet Summit? One Planet Summit जो है वो एनवायरमेंट के लिए थी, और इसका नाम One Planet क्यों था ये भी हमने डिस्कस किया था। What is the rank of India in 2020 Hurun Global 500 list? A list of 500 most valuable companies across the globe. इसमें भारत का जो रैंक है वो क्या है आपको बताना है, लेकिन एक बार रिवाइज करते हैं। आज हमने इंडिया के 2 रैंक देखे, एक तो 7th रैंक देखा, एक 86 रैंक देखा। 7th रैंक जो है वो ग्लोबल क्लाइमेट रिस्क इंडेक्स में हमने देखा था। क्लाइमेट रिस्क इंडेक्स के हिसाब से भारत का जो रैंक है वो क्या है आपका 7 है। 86 रैंक जो हमने देखा था, ये कब देखा था? बहुत ही पुअर ये रैंक है जो कि कोविड परफॉर्मेंस इंडेक्स है। मतलब कोविड परफॉर्मेंस के केस में जो भारत का जो टैकल किया था वो बहुत खराब टैकल किया था, इसलिए उसका रैंक कितना आया? 86। एक बात और बता दूं, यही जो 86 रैंक आया है भारत का, वो एक और केस में है, वो करप्शन इंडेक्स में भी अगर बात करेंगे तो 86 है। यानी कि कोविड परफॉर्मेंस इंडेक्स, करप्शन इंडेक्स, दोनों में रैंक क्या हो जाएगा? 86 रैंक हो जाएगा। लेकिन अब आपको फिलहाल कमेंट बॉक्स में मुझे हुरुन ग्लोबल 500 लिस्ट का रैंक मुझे बताना है। चलिए आखिरी क्वेश्चन देखता हूं, 4 क्वेश्चन आज दे रहा हूं। What is the rank of India in Henley Passport Index? Henley Passport Index जो है वर्ल्ड्स मोस्ट पावरफुल पासपोर्ट इंडेक्स होता है, जिसमें टॉप क्या है ये भी हमने देखा था, और अब आपको बताना है कि इंडिया का रैंक यहाँ पर क्या आएगा। तो ये हमने डिस्कस किए इस हफ्ते के सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट करंट अफेयर्स। आई होप कि ये करंट अफेयर्स आपको हेल्प करेंगे, और इस वीडियो के साथ साथ आप इसको याद भी करते चले जा रहे होंगे। थैंक यू, अगले सेशन में मिलते हैं फिर नए वीडियो के साथ।